Let's all go to Cargonia, land of stolen pains. Obey the quartermaster, unless he is a link. Cargo takes scour the station, and find more stuff to take. But the boss is never satisfied until the station breaks.
Ladybug. Alright, so this is another little indie game I picked up. Why So Serious? Yes, that is the name of the company. I believe this is a Japanese, well, it has to be a Japanese-made game. I will say the full name once. Record of Lodos War, Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth. So this isn't really the kind of game you would normally see on this channel, but I picked it up for a couple of reasons. The first one is this history of this franchise actually goes back to the early days of RPGs and D&D. It started out life in sort of the mid-'80s as in a Japanese magazine they printed a transcript of this sort of campaign setting. I don't know if that's something they did a lot, but you know, you would buy the magazine and you could like read through the playthrough as they were playing it. I believe it started in D&D, and then they switched over to some other systems, and they tried to sell it to TSR at one point, and TSR said no as a setting. So then they made some novels, I think, in there as well. And then it eventually ended up as a pretty cool animated anime series. Say that 3 times fast. It was an anime series in the early 90s. So back before, you know, Netflix and you know, stuff like, and DVDs. There was animation in Japan on TV. There were sort of theatrical releases, and then this sort of distribution method called OVA came out, which original video animation. So this original series was a 13-episode series. You can actually get it on through iTunes right now. I think the original series is only like $5, and it's like a 13-episode series, and I think they're each like 45 minutes. So, you know, once every month or every other month, they would release, you know, an episode on a VHS or a Laserdisc. So you'd wait, you know, a long time and spend a lot of money to watch it. So yeah, and so another thing I kind of like about it is the characters are kind of based on really old school D&D. So the character we're going to be playing, Deedlit, is the class is an elf, which is a running joke among some of us. So yeah, originally in D&D, elf was a class. You could do some fighting and use some magic. So all the characters in this series are kind of really based on D&D. So it's kind of, you know, if you watch the series, it's got a Japanese spin on it, but it very much feels like D&D. Okay, so the other reason I picked this up is it's very much patterned on Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which was came out on the PlayStation. Which was a really cool, like 2D sort of, they took Castlevania more of a Metroidvania direction, and Sony resisted bringing it out to America for a long time. So this is one of the first games I actually imported, because I think it took a couple years to come out over here, because they were, you know, as the PlayStation was launching, they wanted to focus on all the 3D graphics. So it was all 3D graphics. So they didn't want, you know, Castlevania on there. So yeah, so this caught my eye for a couple of reasons, so I thought we'd give it a quick shot. It's an early access. I think it's on sale right now for like 10 or 11 bucks. I think there's only about an hour or so of gameplay now, and I think they say they're shooting for 5 or 6. So, you know, not bad for a little indie game. But looks pretty impressive so far, so I thought we'd play a little bit. So we will choose a new game. I played around a little bit just to get a hang of it. The wind blows on. A single bird flies against the wind. The wind rattles the branches of the trees. So I think that's, yeah, sort of a call to the Dungeons and Dragons roots, maybe. Okay, so this is us. We are an elf. Question mark. I must have fallen asleep. Where am I? It feels familiar, but I don't know this place. I'm going to have to look around. Press Z to attack with sword, press X to jump. The longer you press X, the higher you will jump. So yeah, so I do tend to watch anime on occasion. I'm more interested in the 80s and 90s stuff, kind of what I grew up with. After the 90s, I felt it kind of tailed off. Again, I got into it in the early days of the fandom over here, when again you'd have to go to Suncoast and buy it on videotape, and it was probably some crappy show that you didn't really want to see. I mean, they weren't releasing Gundam yet or anything like that. So yeah. So yeah, you can see it's very much like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Even as you know, the backwards dash, the inventory where you can choose your weapons. So it's pretty much an exact clone, which, you know, is fine, because I don't know that we have anything on PC that exactly tries to clone Symphony of the Night. I mean, maybe you know of something. And so again, like a Metroidvania, we cannot pass at this point, so we need something to pass this way. So we will come over here. And again, very much like Symphony of the Night, this door is locked. So yes, I played the original Castlevania on NES. Played the first Super Nintendo version for sure. Yeah, and so I loved this game when it came out on the PlayStation. I had no idea what was going on because it was all in Japanese. So I had my PlayStation modded, and I got it, I think I paid like $100. Like in the early days of importing games, you paid through the nose. I mean, you still do now, but even more so. So yeah, so I like the art style. Pretty cool and very, very appropriate for a game based on D&D. So even just the motion of the character, you can tell they've modeled it off Symphony of the Night and Alucard. Okay, so here's our first sort of Metroidvania talent. Sylph, Spirit of Wind. Sylph, Spirit of Wind, is at your command. A sylph in a place like this? Help me, old friend. Hold X while controlling the Spirit of the Wind to hover. So yeah, so now you can jump a little higher and fly a little higher, so that's going to help us out. There's a save point. Again, very much like even the floating text is just clearly a love letter to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Which there are a lot of ways to play that these days if you've never played it. I don't know, it's probably hard to go back and capture the magic, but I think it's available on the PlayStation, PS4. I bought it on the PS4, I haven't played too much, because again, kind of going back to it, it's kind of not quite the same, but if you never played it, it's worth checking out. Okay, so now we can sort of float and jump to areas that we could not reach earlier, and okay. So that's another character from the anime show, so clearly there's some crazy shit going on here, which they will explain sooner or later. Where did he... That couldn't be. So yeah, so it looks like this is designed mainly for game... I assume you can play this with a gamepad. Probably be quieter. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not terrible with the keyboard. So yeah, so now we can sort of fly and get up here. There we go. Damn it. And so, yeah, again, similar to Castlevania, these are sort of like the teleport rooms. As you uncover more of these, you can start to teleport around the game, which helps as you, as if you've never played a Metroidvania, there's a lot of backtracking, so that kind of helps with that. Since you can't breathe underwater, you'll drown if submerged for too long. Well, we'll just fly. Okay, so we're a little low on health. So I'd prefer not to die this early. Okay, so here's another save point. And it powers up our hit points, which is nice. So yeah, so and it's early access, but I really like the art style, especially if you like Symphony of the Night. I mean, it looks like you're gonna like this. Again, it's very much a copy of that gameplay and the graphics and the little damage indicators and just the little mini map. It's just all here. So here's another little Metroidvania element. So we cannot break these barrels for whatever reason. Okay. There we go. So clearly we need to find some other skill. Kill the goblin. Item get. Salamander, Spirit of Flame. Press Q to control the Spirit of Flame. Salamander, will you help me? How strange, this flame doesn't burn the forest. You can destroy ammo barrels while you have him. Okay, we'll switch back to Sylph. So we got a weapon. So let's try this. Let's see, we come over here. So this shows us the different weapons. And that's one of the nice things about Symphony of the Night. The earlier Castlevanias, you had your whip, of course, and you could pick up some other transient weapons. But Symphony of the Night, there are a ton of weapon combos, some rare ones. And it looks like they're similarly here. So we've got a speed and an attack. So we'll try the knife. Why not? How strange. I don't normally use this, yet it feels so light. So yeah, so it's faster, but not as much range. So, you know, there's a lot of that kind of trade-off. So we will see how far we can get. Again, I think there's only, from what I read, there's maybe an hour or so of gameplay right now. So, I don't know. You may want to hold off till it's out of early access. Unless you're just like, oh my god, this looks amazing. Key to level. Let's see, do we want to keep going? Damn it. So yeah, so Record of Lodoss War, this was one of these shows I definitely watched back in the 90s as they were releasing it on video. It is pretty cool. Again, like heavily D&D inspired. I mean, I don't really watch much current anime because it just doesn't especially seem to be targeted at people of my age. But yeah, it definitely has sort of like a D&D, you know, Lord of the Rings kind of feel. And again, since the campaign has its roots in D&D, it definitely feels, you can definitely feel that. So we picked up a bow, hit S to use our bow, and I kind of like how the bow works. You can sort of, I think this is used to solve some puzzles. And of course you can use it to fight as well. So yeah, so the first series I would say, I mean, if you're interested in anime and you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons, the first series is a 13-episode video series. And like I said, I think it's on iTunes for like $5. That one's definitely worth checking out. There's another, like I think a more modern series it's based on. I haven't seen that, so I can't really... My suspicion is that it's not the greatest, but I can't really say. So I think with this we can... How did I... How do I... Oh boy. I was able to fight this guy. Huh. Well, let's just run away from him. Oh, no. Run away! Run away! We need to find... Okay. So here's the teleport location. So now we can go back. We can go back, but we will press on, I believe. So let's see. So another thing about Castlevania, sometimes they would hide stuff in the corners here. Probably not in a room like this. All right. So yeah, I would say the first series is worth checking out if you're into either of those things. It'll feel very familiar to you. And it's, you know, early 90s, so the animation quality is really good. That's one of the nice things about the video animation series is you tended to have TV series, which tend to be kind of cheaper quality. The movies were very high quality. The video series, I mean, there was a lot of, you know, variation, but in theory, you could get better quality because they're not having to crank out, you know, a ton of episodes. Press up and down while pressing S to aim. Nice. Let's see. How do we do this? Oh, I thought you could bank it. Maybe just bank it on the stone. There we go. Ah, looks like you can only bank it once. Oh well, we'll just shoot up. It's trying to be fancy, but didn't work. Arrows will ricochet off metal objects. Yeah, here we go. Oh. There we go. Let's see. Whoa! I didn't see what I did there, but I'll take it. So yeah, we'll see if we can maybe... You can pass through flame spirit walls while controlling the spirit of flame. I guess that makes sense. And the same for that. Which one do I have? Alright. So yeah, so we'll step on the switch to unlock the door. Okay. Item get, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Spirit magic, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Releases Spirit of Light. Alright. What does that do? Let's see. Press A to use a skill. Oh. Well, maybe there's some areas where there's darkness. Oh, here we go again. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, yes, he was also from the series. Slain, so this is where you were. You seem troubled. Just where am I? It feels familiar, but I don't know where it is. You'll have to find that answer on your own. On my own? Keep searching and you'll find it. Observe, think, and try. He's the magic user, so you know. You of all people should know this. Now I shall take my leave. Well, that's kind of harsh. Just what are you trying to say? Oh, should we try... Can we go up? We can. Maybe? Oh boy. Hi. Oh shit. Can we get up here? Yes, we can. Okay. Aha. No. Alright, so I assume these are all doable, it's just me being an idiot. I think maybe I need to get up here. Ah. 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 Nice. Alright, what do we got here? Allium bident. Allium? Well, let's take a look. Double-bladed spear used by the hero Allium. So a lot more lower speed, higher attack. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, look at that. It's kind of an interesting spear technique, but sure, we'll give it a try. Alright, come on. Damn it. Ah! Alright, so we want... Oh, well, this is a problem. So we need to switch... Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it? No, that's not what I wanted. Will-o'-the-wisp. So I need to switch... Yeah, as soon as I switch... I guess I gotta... Maybe just jump? Yep, there we go. Oops. I don't know... Let's see. Is there something that tells us what our... Something that tells us what our skills are? Huh. Oh. We'll just figure it out. Oh, so there's probably some kind of shrinky, rolly skill, I'm guessing, at some point. Fly. There we go. There we go. Oh boy, great. Wonderful. So this is probably a boss, and we have 0 health. If we backtrack... Well, no, I think this is just a way out. Oh, okay, so that's a damage spell. That's good to know. So... Let's just run away. So I just want to get to a save point. So I don't die. Oh, oh. And I almost died. So let's see. So I think... No. Can you get me up here? Yes, no. Okay, nothing. I don't think they have hidden items, or maybe they haven't implemented them yet. Okay, so you can move with your bow. That's handy. Oh, is this not a... Oh, this is a safe spot. Okay. Cool. Alright, now we got health. Alright. So, where to do... Oh. So that's interesting. Oh, shit. I really need to watch where I'm going. So I'm wondering, I don't know, there must be some other skill that makes use of those. Whoops. So yeah. We will try to get to a boss at least, and then I think we will call this a video. But yeah, it's almost like they just took Symphony of Night and mapped the graphics over it. I mean, I know they didn't. I know they recreated it, but that's kind of the feel. Well, it's not really any much help. Oh, damn it. Damn imp. So let's see. Can we... There's a way to look at the full map? Well, it is in early access. So let's try. So I think you need something under you to boost you. I think that's how they limit it a bit. So you get lift. Oh yeah, so now we can probably... I know we've been that way already. Is this... Well, yeah, we can look at the level here. So it looks like we want to go left. So yeah, that was one thing about Symphony of the Night that was fun. The different weapons gave you some different gameplay. You'd have, like, you know, a quick knife. There's some kind of staff I never found that I think was keyed off of shields or something like that. It gave you all sorts of crazy skills. So we'll see how much they implement here. I don't remember if it ever had a bow or not. It had some of the Castlevania items, like you could throw daggers and axes and stuff like that. I don't remember if there was a bow. So we go. Yeah, so far I like it. The art is nice. It's very responsive. That's one of the important things for a Castlevania. Oh boy. Die. Alright, so we have another save point. Come up here. Alright, so we want to keep going down, I believe. Kill the goblin. Oh, here we go again. Okay, yeah, here is the dwarf from the party. Geem! You're alive! I'm so glad to see you. I'm trusting you with the seed of adventure? Yeah. What is this game rated? What do you mean? Trusting you with the seed of adventure. Well, that clarifies everything. Now we're talking. Bye. We have 300 monies. Longsword, cobalt sword, big bow, dragon fang, compound bow. You can never go wrong with a healing potion. Magic stone restores MP. Increases spirit levels. Clone will take 50 attack damage in your place. Healing potion. So we will be back. But I love the art style as he opens that and unfolds it. That's cool. Alright. So I assume I think we're closing in on a boss here, I would think. Level up. Gargoyle. Aha. Close. Getting there. Oh, I like this. It adds a little bit. It's a weapon that also kind of adds to the puzzle solving. I think it's kind of a cool idea. Item get. Acquire HP up. Thank you. I will take more HPs. Okay, that has kind of a diagonal attack. And the gargoyle. Oh boy. No, not really. Alright, which way? I'm guessing there may be a save spot over here. Oh boy. Uh-oh, cockatrice. Trice. We know what they do. gonna go the other. Well, that wasn't so bad, now was it? Whoops. I would really like a save spot. I believe this is a one-way trip. Let's see. Oh, maybe you have to get some elevation here and then move over. There we go. Yeah, because you need ah, shit. So get some lift, and we will come over here. Save point. Die. Alright. Wait, did I? Yeah, I came this way. Alright. A save spot would be super useful. Alright, gotta remember how to use this. Alright, elevation, then move. Oh, we also have that spell. I need to remember that. Spell is... Oh, no. That's the other thing about these games. You'd get all the way almost to the top of the level, then you'd screw up and fall and have to start over. Elevation. Elevation. I would love to have a... There we go, thank you. Saved. Alright. Okay, we're starting to get the hang of this. Or not. That's the way we came. Uh-oh. No arrows, eh? Oh, arrows cost magic, I believe. Yes. I guess I can buy that. I'm gonna let our HP fill up a little bit. Ah, screw it. So this is a harpy, I believe. Sorry, my microphone is right in front of the screen, so I can't really see. So we are going to, I think we would, oh, so how do we, where is, should have been paying attention, like, do our health potions get used automatically? Or what's up with that? Nice. Yeah, I'm digging this bow. Alright. I, Z, Q, now that's that. W, escape. So am I not, am I missing? I don't see, alright, well, we'll just go get murdered, that's fine. Nice. We'll take that. Ooh, this looks kind of boss levelly. Yeah, this... Well, there we go. Yeah, this is... Abram, wanderer of the Labyrinth. You shall realize your own foolishness. Foolishness? What is... Yeah, we're gonna die just so you're... Oh shit. I hope these potions kick in on their own. Oh, nice. No, I'm close, I'm close. Die, 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 die. Oh no, I'm nowhere near close. Yeah, without... Game over. Yes, this is the point where I would need a joystick, I believe. I have one. I have a Xbox controller somewhere around here. So yeah, so that is Wonderful Labyrinth, Wonder Labyrinth. So yeah, cool Castlevania clone, and again has a bit of a D&D history to it. So that is it for now. Maybe we'll do some more. Maybe we'll play it some more when it comes out. I think it's supposed to come out early access later in the year. So yeah, we will try another game soon. See ya.
When we pulled into Cargo Bay and needed shotgun shells, the QM yelled at me to stop a banging on his bell. We wanted some munitions for our glorious ballad hunt, but found too late that they just hated us green tiny cunts.
And we're banned from Cargo, everyone. Banned from Cargo just for having a little fun.
We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war.
Now NT doesn't
Want us anymore. I started as a cargo tech and I had to send these comms, so I did what anyone would do and ordered 20 bombs.
Hey, can I borrow
but
that?
then an engine with a welder hit me and set me ablaze. So cargo set on fire too when the server lagged for days. And we're banned from cargo, everyone. Banned from cargo
just for having a little fun.
We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war.
Now NT doesn't want us anymore.
Worked the shift as King Cargo decided to succeed. The cargo techs were sent out to take all the things we need. Foolishly Sec challenged us and all of them did fall. The only thing that stopped us was that goddamn shuttle call. And we're
Banned from Cargo, everyone.
Banned from Cargo just for having a little fun. We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war.
Now NT doesn't
Want us anymore.
Take it from you, Stagger.
I heard those fucking techies were building an engine. They didn't heed my warnings, they constructed an SM. Just to let them know who really is the chief. I cut the power, locked the doors, and now they're all ground beef.
And we're
Banned from Cargo, everyone. Banned from Cargo just for having a little fun.
We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their war. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. Solo!
There we go. Y'all got some yellow gloves I could borrow? Hey, is it cool if I stash this here? Nah, it's fine. I got you.
And we're
Banned from Cargo,
everyone. Banned from Cargo
just for having a little fun.
We We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their ore.
Now NT doesn't want us anymore.
A pizza party is reward enough for all the cargo techs. Might as well still work for this because of the nervous wrecks. Any other suggestion just might be a sight obscene. Just another fucking ship on Space Station 13. And we're banned from cargo, everyone. Banned from cargo just for having a little fun. We spent the whole round gearing up and stealing all their ore. Now NT doesn't want us anymore. Because we're job banned.